Well, hello the new, it's only me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting as usual from Studio B here in the Gigglemill in Haslingden, north of Manchester in the UK. Studio B has, as always, the resident engineer, very sweet chap called Adolf Apfelstrudel from Berchtesgaden in Bavaria, which is in Germany. Adolf was previously a driver with the AA, but he developed a drink problem and joined Alcoholics Anonymous. So he was often known as AA from BB. Unfortunately, during the WAR, Adolf was gruesomely wounded and refuses steadfastly to appear in person before the camera in case he frightens the kids. But now and again he will wave. It's a great thrill, so I'll just ask him if he's interested today in giving you a wave. What do you think? Doesn't sound like it. He just said he's back from lunch. He only just got back from lunch, so give him a few seconds. Adolf, what do you think about waving? No. Said he's had a skinful and he's feeling a bit horsey, so no chance today. Anyway, the other problem with him is that he's a strict disciplinarian. It's something else he picked up in the WAR. And he refuses to give me more than 12 digital megaburgers per broadcast, which means I have to deny you once again the all-time thrill of seeing and hearing my world-famously forgettable rendition of Nessun Dorma. I have a salutary tale to tell you today about the evils of drink and what it does to people. So, it's these oats, you know. That'll be midnight. It's amazing how oats keep you as regular as a clock. My little tale this afternoon is about two Irishmen called Paddy and Mick. And every Saturday night, these two were from Liverpool, and every Saturday night they used to go drinking in Manchester. And they always went by bus because they were very conscientious and they didn't like to risk driving home, you see, when they had a few bevies. So away they go this particular Saturday night, and unfortunately Mick's watch was a bit slow, so they missed the last bus, and because it was sort of 35 miles or 50 kilometres, they decide, well, there's only one thing for it, we'll have to walk it because we've no money left for a taxi. So they set off walking, and of course it was very slow because they were forever wandering from one side of the pavement to another and singing, you know, and going around a gas lamp, a lamp post 3 or 4 times and all that kind of business, and raising their hat to the ladies. Eventually, when they get to Salford, they happen to pass the bus depot, and it's got on it Salford Transport, so they recognise it as the bus depot. And one Mick says to Paddy, he says, "Sure," he says, "I've got an idea," he said. "Supposing we break in here and pinch one of the buses, then we could get home for nothing, and we'll be home in no time at all." So Paddy said, "Well, all right then." He said, "You break in and open the doors from inside, and I'll keep watch." So Mick breaks in, gets to the big main double front doors and opens them wide, you see, ready to pinch a bus. So Paddy's looking here, there and everywhere. So while he's waiting, he hears this dreadful banging and crashing going on inside. Oh, and it went on for about 15 minutes. Eventually, Mick comes out in this bus, and it's full of it's got all dents everywhere. The headlamp smashed. So anyway, he jumps aboard, and he says to him while he's driving along, he said, "What was all that blowing, banging and crashing about?" He says, "Why did you pick such a ramshackle old bus as this?" He says, "The headlamps don't even work. There's all these dents." So his mate says, He said, sure to be gorrer, he said. They went a single bus marked Liverpool on the front. So right at the back I found this one which was going to Wigan. So I thought we could pinch that, and so when we get to Wigan we can dump it and pinch another one going to Liverpool. Thank you and good night, folks.